continuation on our bit mapping. Yes, I said that we shall be using our effects on Bitmap, and we have a lot of effects. I will just try to explain 2 or 3 to you. But please, during your own free time, try to use all those effects and you will see the magic is working. Now, I want to work on my background. This is an example of a background. Do you see? I use a green, I use a red. Let me use 4 different ones so that we can use them as our effect. I use a blue and I use a pink. Now we shall be using these 4 for our practical. First thing first, convert to bitmap. Do not forget, convert to bitmap. Then you go to your bitmap, we have 3D effects. We have 3D effects. The first one, let me talk on the rotates. Though I don't want to go to this, see, it's going to rotate for us. How many degree? 25 degree. Preview. Do you see? Then horizontal. Do you see now? That is the effect of that one. Do you see? It's different from you using anything. Then you have bitmap, 3D effect. Let's go to page core. You have been seeing all these type of things. Let's use horizontal. Which color do you want to page call it? The level of the page core. You can adjust the width and you can adjust the height depending. You are seeing it there. Do you see? If it's too much, you reduce it. Then do you see? That is our page core. I don't know if you have been seeing something like this before. Convert to bitmap first. Then bitmap 3D, we have page core. I want to page call this side. Page call with white. Preview first before you click on OK. Are you okay? Good. You can do it on the same one. You can use the 4, but you can't use it at the same time. You have to go for different time to do it on each of them. If you still want it again on the same thing, you go back again and pick the side you want to page call. Do you see? You go back again and pick the last one you want to page call. Yes, this is our page call effect. Convert to bitmap effect. Then let me go to art stroke. I will just be taking one. Use any of these. I want to crayon my object. Preview. Still loading. You know we are working on bitmapping, so it's taking its time. You don't need to be in a hurry. You will see the preview when it's done. Yes. Do you see some tiny thing inside? I'm going to zoom out. You will see that it's different from a plain color. Do you see? This is a crayon effect, and it happens to, I can use it for a background. I can use it on anything. That is our art stroke. Try all these ones. We also have our blur. Let's use this Gaussian blur. All of them used to take time. Just take your time and see the effect it's going to give you. You see, it makes the background somehow blurry, that it's not that sharp. So you will see it, then that is it. You see, it's different from a plain background. Try to lay your hand on all those things and you will see. So I've got to creative. We have frame. I can convert anything you convert. Don't forget to always convert to curve. Looking at all these frames, have you ever seen something like this in a graphics before? Preview and see what will happen to my shape. It turns to that frame. If you are okay with it, click on OK. You know you can use this for so many logos depending on what you want to use it for. So the current draw is not limited to ordinary color. You have a lot. But first thing first, convert to bitmap. Go to bitmap, creative frame. You have another type of frame. Select any frame you like. You see, let me use something like this. Okay, you see, very beautiful. You can be seeing all this thing like a logo some places. This is how they get it. It is a bitmap effect. As you could see that by the time you sit down with it, I'm doing fast because I'm used to it. When you are doing your own, you should know that you will be spending some time on it. So we have creative again. Let's look for particles. Particles. Do you want star particles? Preview it. Let's see what happens to our bitmap. Do you see? Then the density, you increase it. Let's pick bubbles so that you can see. Are you seeing the bubbles in here? Look at this place. You could see the bubbles in there, the sizes that you want. Do you see it? Then if you are okay, click on OK. And that is what will happen to my background. Let's zoom out. Do you see? This is another effect you can have. With this, you can do a lot on your bitmapping. Now I have bitmapped this thing. It gives me only blue color and I want to change the color. If you like, give color here till Jesus Christ will come. It will not affect it because it has turned to a picture. So you go to your bitmap, select mode, give it a dual tone. Then you can select if you want 2 color, if you want 3 color, you are the one that like. Double click on each of the color. Select the color you want. From yellow, select the color you want to red. I'm doing color mixing to blue. Preview. Do you see the color it gives me? These 3 colors when mixed together, look at the color it gives me. When I click OK, then it affects my frame. You know this frame is on blue before, but now it has changed the color. That is how we do our effects on our bitmapping. With this, you can decide to use it as a background, as a caption, as anything. I can decide to, let me use it on my page and see for you. I can decide to use it as a caption. Do you see? I can decide to use it as a caption. It's also an effect. Nobody will tell me this is a background, this is a frame. I can put my picture inside. Shift page up. Shift page up. Then I can put, do you see? I can decide to put my picture inside. It becomes a frame for my picture. Your creativity is going to bring out the very best in you. And with this, you are good to go. Have you ever learned of the WAEC telling you your picture size should be 128 by 240 by something? Convert your picture to bitmap. Yes, when you convert to bitmap, let's put it on a page. So click on it, convert to bitmap. Then you go to your bitmap and select resample. Resample the bitmap. We always calculate in pixels, not in inches. Pixels is for pictures. Then what do you want? 125. Sometimes the WAEC will give you your specification. I don't know if you have it, just enter it. Click on OK. This is the size you have given it. So when you have your size with you, they can say it must not be more than 1000 and something pixels by so. So don't disturb yourself. This is just where you go 1020 by 875. Click on OK, and this is your picture size. With this, you are good to go. So there are so many things you can lay your hands on when working on bitmapping. Try to use all the tools there and see the wonders it's going to perform for you.